people of Earth. This is The Week in Geek, your source for geek and pop culture news that's trending now. I'm your D-Squared along with...
DJ.
And...
Scungy.
And... Oh, wait. Scungy.
Scungy. There we are, yeah.
Why do you always take 4? What is
because
wrong
it was
with
the
you?
one in front of me.
My God, look at the numbers. Welcome into The Week in Geek. We have 2 normal people and a moron. Let me lay out the show for you. It's all
They
about...
like me more than they like you.
Everybody likes the moron.
I would like the chat to
People
comment
look at
on
you
that,
and they're
please.
like, they feel better when they watch because they're like, at least I'm not him. That's what's going on here, okay? But let me lay out the show for you. Tonight is all about MarvelCon in San Diego. It's nothing but Marvel.
There's a couple
and
other
there's some
things.
Marvel, and I think there's a little bit of Marvel, and maybe just a dash of Marvel. Yes.
Yeah, they got some other stuff.
No, we
too.
ain't just covering Marvel because Jesus Christ, there's a giant ass commercial going on in San Diego right now. So bleep them right in the bleep hole.
You know what? One day we should make it out there and
Screw
actually. Nah, come on.
No way, it's too expensive.
But they'll let us in for free. We're pressed.
So I don't know.
San Diego's it's nice. I've been there. I was there like 2 weeks ago.
It's a wonderful 72
It's
degrees.
it's
That's
beautiful out
Shut
there.
up!
Yeah,
This
it is
is
72
what.
all year round.
Oh, for the love of God. Okay, so it's all about San Diego Comic-Con, but we did get some good trailers that dropped this week also with Clayface.
Right.
And what else did we
got
have?
Lanterns.
Yeah, Lanterns, yeah. I haven't even watched that, so that's
Marsha, I mean Marvel.
And also, I think we got a little bit of Lord of the Rings, too.
Lord of the Rings, there's some Acme there.
Oh,
right,
yeah, that
right.
one was good. I saw that like 5 days ago. I put that in the notes. I'm like, well, this is for Scungy. You know, because it's Acme.
Looney Tunes.
It's
I love Looney Tunes.
Bleep, bleep, bleep. That's all, folks. And so we've got all that in store for you. And then, of course, Scungy finally saw the Odyssey.
Yes.
He saw the Odyssey. Oh, wait, and didn't you want to talk about Masters of the Universe?
Yes, I
too?
did want to talk about that as well. I mean, do you just want to start with that, or what do you want to do?
Sure, whatever.
Okay.
You know what? It's our show. We can do whatever we want.
All right.
Yeah. And look, and quick update. Yeah, look, I got an email from iHeart. They're sending me a new laptop. I'm getting a new laptop from iHeart.
Yay!
So it is way official. I am totally coming back even sooner than I
It
thought.
will actually be on the radio again.
The
so
Week in Geek radio
we
show.
can't actually curse anymore.
I know, so we're going to curse a lot tonight. We're going to play the trailers
for Lanterns.
For Lanterns.
Lanterns trailers.
You've said has lots of naughty words in
that'll get all the
there.
curse words out.
Yeah, I know. Woo, new laptop. Thanks, Carl. I'm really that's the most exciting news I have of the week. All right, so Masters of the Universe. I watched it on Prime now.
Yes.
And actually, it was Tracy, Chris, Brian Smith's wife, who told me I should go ahead and watch it. And then when I saw it was on Amazon, I went ahead and watched it. It was fun. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And for once, Morbius didn't ruin a movie. It was great.
Yeah.
Morbius didn't ruin it.
So a couple of weeks ago, when I watched it the first time and I had talked about it, one of the things I had said was I loved the movie. I had a lot of fun with it, but I felt like the movie was made for me. Okay. I felt like the movie was made for my generation.
Yeah.
And like you and I, Dave, and I didn't feel it was going to get a lot of love or traction or anything with the younger generations.
Those wacky kids.
I was wrong.
Wait, what?
I was wrong. So I work with...
Write that down.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I ain't got to write that shit down.
Yeah, no. I was wrong because I work with one of my friend's sons who I've known since he was like 5 years old and everything.
A wee lad.
Yeah, he's like in his early 20s. He's like 24 or something like that. But I mean, he's a geek. And he's a huge Star Wars Marvel nerd, but he had never liked or even cared about Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, right.
Well, he's like, well, it's on Prime, so I'm going to watch it because, I own Prime, so why not watch it? And he watched it.
You're paying for it?
He pulled me over to the side at work, and he's like, hey.
I like the movie.
He was like, I watched it, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. to the point where he now wants to go and watch the original cartoon.
Wow.
And I'm like, you know what?
He's gonna watch it. He's gonna cartoon and be like, "What the hell am I watching?"
But I think they actually had a plan that I didn't realize.
Uh-oh.
They put it out in the theater, and Amazon knows that they have Prime, and they know that it was going to go to Prime really early.
Yeah.
So let's put it in the theater, see how it does, but then let's put it on Prime where everybody's going to, even people who didn't think, I might not watch it.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
oh, it's on Prime, it's free. What the hell? I'll watch it. And now everybody who's watching it on Prime is like, oh my God, why didn't I go see this movie in the theater?
No, you gotta do it like this. You gotta lean back into
and
it.
they're getting so
Hands on the hips.
they're getting so much more traction and love for this movie that people are like, oh, I want to see more of it. I want to see, which spoiler, the end credits had She-Ra in it.
Yes.
They're like, I want to see this next film.
And it had Orko.
And
just,
it had
just
Orko.
for you. They were
Just
like,
for
we need
me.
to put
They
in
did it.
Orko
They did it for
Scungy.
me. Just
Yes,
for me.
just
Nobody
you.
else.
Nobody else.
But I'm actually really pleased that they did this, and I was wrong because I think it's going to get that traction, and you're going to get that sequel, even if it goes to Prime just exclusively, or maybe makes a series with She-Ra or something like that. I'm okay with that, but I'm very, very happy in the direction that it's going.
Carl has put he was okay with it, but he wanted more Battle Cat.
I get that.
I wanted less Battle Cat.
What?
Yeah,
you don't like Cringer?
Dude, I wanted to boot Cringer across the goddamn planet of Eternia.
No.
Like every time he opened his mouth, I'm like, shut up, you stupid
Look, Cringer
cat.
is so much better than Snarf.
Snarf? No, Snarf.
Yes.
Snarf. Snarf is the best.
No,
Snarf.
he wasn't.
What
Snarf
the
was
snarf
terrible.
are you talking about, you snarf and snarf?
But I am just very happy on the direction that this is going because, as you know, I am a humongous Masters of the Universe fan. I
So
love
you're just
everything-
happy. So let's distill this down to your point, which is you're just happy because you think you're probably going to get more He-Man.
Oh yeah, I think it's going to happen.
okay.
now.
So
I think it's going to happen.
We distilled it down to the core thought for you.
He said, "Yeah, I didn't say I want more. I said I want more Battle Cat."
That's great. I have
He was
offended our
very-
listener.
yes.
All right, he's all caps. I said I wanted more Battle
He
Cat, you
was
son of a
screaming.
biscuit.
Yes, you can't see it at home, but he actually wrote
dear God,
in
that's
caps. I said I
Oh,
wanted more Battle Cat.
We could pull that up.
Oh, yeah, we can. Here you go.
That's funny.
There you go.
All right, so moving on though. All right, so let's stay in some of the movie stuff because like we all watched a bunch of stuff this week. You finally went to go see the Odyssey.
So I took your son's advice.
You're a failure, son.
Yeah.
What?
You
For
have
what?
failed me for
So
the
you
last
say haven't
time.
seen the Odyssey
Yes,
yet?
you have
Yeah.
failed
Dude,
me for the last
All of the
time.
showings are selling out. The new shows are selling out.
Excuse me, I bought tickets on Wednesday to go see it on Friday.
Yeah, but I haven't had the time. I have this thing called
Forethought,
an
son.
internship that
Forethought.
ended this week, so I'm
Oh,
going to
God.
see it this week. I was
So-
catching up with the horror movies,
Yeah.
Backrooms, and
Yeah,
whatever,
you know,
Obsession.
but-
I was busy.
I will tell you, Dave, you are spot on with that.
I'm writing
with that
down.
with
I'm
that
writing
film.
that down.
That
Dave
was-
is spot on.
I am a humongous Christopher Nolan fan, but
I
I think
spell
he does
spot?
get. I think he does get a little pretentious sometimes, and some of his movies do drag on and whatnot. Like The Prestige is still. I love The Prestige and Interstellar are my two favorites by him.
Mm-hmm.
This might take it, and I've got to say, and I talked to a friend of mine who is adamant about not seeing this film. He is because he does not like the fact I'm going to say he's very, very far on the right.
Okay.
He's like, well, but Helena Troy and Elliot Page. And I'm like, they're in the movie for a total of 5 minutes each. It's
Not-
a 2.5-hour film.
if
They're in the
even
movie.
that.
Even that.
If
It's like,
even that.
watch the damn movie. If you are not watching this movie because of that stupid crap, you're stupid.
Yeah.
You are downright
right,
stupid. This
so-
is a masterpiece of filming.
Spoiler. With Helen of Troy, it's so funny because she's with Menelaus, the Punisher.
Yeah.
All right. And I'm gonna say the line because it was just phenomenal. Because for all the people that hate her because she's black,
Yeah.
is the fact that he's sitting and the camera's just seeing the right side of their profile of their face, and he goes and you see Telemachus, Tom Holland looking at her like, kind of checking her out, and he goes, "Oh, you're looking at Helen over here, huh? The face that launched 1,000 ships, huh?" He turns her profile, and she's scarred all on the other side of her face.
Maybe
He
500.
goes, "Maybe 500 ships now," and I'm just like, "Damn!"
Like,
And,
burn.
I mean, they burn her ass, and he doesn't really like let her talk. It's like one of those marriages. Like, the men are speaking, lady.
Oh,
You know?
God.
Carl, I'm sorry. You're wrong. I love Oh Brother We're Out Thou as much as the next person, but this is a masterpiece of filmmaking. The cinematography, the effects, after I watched it, I went like deep diving into how they made this film.
Even the
Didn't you want to talk about the sound effects or something?
The sound in it was just so. They actually went and had to figure out how a liar and was like how you played a liar.
Yeah.
They went into it and we don't know really how this instrument is played. These instruments were played thousands of years ago, and people don't play them anymore. So they found through writing and art on how people played these instruments and added them into it. There is no orchestra in this film.
Yeah.
It's small. It's very small on the instruments that they used and how they incorporated the sound with it. And how they did IMAX cameras are huge.
And they're loud.
They're loud. They
very
found a
loud.
way to make the IMAX cameras enclosed in a case so they can do close-ups.
Yeah.
And where you didn't hear the sound. And what you said, it's like, how the hell did they find a twist that I never thought of before
Right. Well,
in a film, in a story that's 3,000 years old?
Well, a lot of it is sort of modern because it's kind of like it's dealing with
Some of the dialogue is very modern.
Well, but it's also like PTSD, the 1,000-yard stare, shell shocked, all that crap we didn't understand back then that we have a better handle on now. So they kind of incorporated elements of that, and so basically finding that new angle was pretty cool because when you. Dude, Odysseus was the hero, the smartest of the Greeks. That was always that was the storyline.
Yeah.
And so Nolan found a new way to do it. But also, I had to Google it, the Leicesterians or something like that. So they had these guys in full plate mail, like silver plate mail, and they were giant-ish. They were like so what they did was, for camera reasons, they cast all these 7-foot tall guys, and then all the actors, they made sure to cast like 4.5-foot, 5-foot dudes, and then make sure they filmed it from a distance.
Forced perspective.
Something else I heard was in the similar to Lord of the Rings in Bilbo's house, like the forced perspective.
That's
with
exactly
the
what they
camera
did.
movement
Yeah.
and the set movement.
Mhm.
That's what they did.
Exactly what
And
they
I
did.
think whenever I saw some interviews with Christopher Nolan and Tom Holland, and Tom Holland's like talking, I'm like, wow, like whenever I was on the set, I didn't understand how they were gonna do it, and then I saw the film, and Christopher Nolan's like, hey.
Shut up. Dummy
Well,
up.
it's Tom Holland for
Yeah.
you. Tom Holland's always like, I want to talk about this.
Yeah, and how
I want to tell you how the movie ends.
how they set up the skyline with all the buildings and stuff in the
Yeah.
background. Christopher Nolan's like, hey,
I mean, it
Cut it
was
out. Dummy up.
honestly.
Dummy up.
Honestly, I have not been as in awe of a way that a movie has been filmed in a long time on the way that he made this film. And there are things that, like I said, I known this story. We all read this story in 6th grade.
Yeah.
It is standard reading. So anybody who has a 6th grade education knows this story.
Well, and what's funny, though, too, is sometimes we forget, though, too. I mean, it was technically like 10 friggin' books the dude wrote, you know? I mean, it was like 10 epic poems.
Yeah.
And so... another thing I liked about it is, opposed to what's streaming now on a bunch of stuff, is that craptastic Odyssey that was like a 10-part miniseries.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh God, shoot me in the freaking face. It was so awful. He found a way to condense it. So those giants in the armor, they were technically throwing boulders and smashing
in the story,
ships,
they threw the boulders.
but in the movie, they condensed everything, and a way he condensed it also was, instead of the fleet of 12 ships, it was just him and 2 other ships, kind of like the Nina Pinta Santa Maria kind of thing. Basically condensed it all, and so those giants smashed and killed all of his people, and then they escape on the one ship, you know? So,
Right.
he didn't, I guess he sort of picked and choose, but what he did was he made it. He didn't dig into it like a lot of people when they try to do these remakes. They get bogged down in certain elements of the story,
Yeah.
and it hinders the rest of the story. You know,
Yeah,
and
that makes
it's,
sense.
it's not like a
Everything
Stephen
was a
King novels. Remember those novels? He
Yeah.
used to put it like Green Mile.
Yeah.
and they had like it was like 10 portions.
Parts.
You get one part in a month, and then the next like 3 months later you get another part of the
Every
of the book.
single scene in that movie propelled the story forward.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, well, you're just going to watch this part and this is going to be the coolest part. No, everything was just a culmination of his journey. And
Yeah.
I said this earlier before the movie came out, and you heard me say it. It's like I have a problem with Nolan that Nolan likes everything he wants based in reality.
Oh well, yeah,
Yeah.
no, but so we addressed that. I don't know if
Yeah.
you were here or not, but basically it was all a red herring. He said all that stuff
Yeah.
specifically because it, like get a little good press here or there, and or just press in general. Good, and it doesn't matter. Press,
Like,
any press is good press.
How do you make Charybdis
So one other thing though, and we'll stop.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
stop
stop.
blowing Nolan right here, okay? The Odyssey and the family. People are having so much trouble trying to find something to hate on it.
Yeah.
So it's the whole like, oh, Elliot Page.
Yeah.
The other one, some asshat is posting all these pictures of the Family Guy when they did the Odyssey
Oh,
version
God.
of it, and they're like, look, Family Guy had better screen accurate armor than the Odyssey.
Oh my God! I heard that they're worried about the armor, and then here's the thing.
Like they're grasping
They're
at
the
straws to
straws.
crap on this movie.
And
which
you know
is
what the funny thing
hysterical
is?
to
I
me.
actually watched something about the armor, and they
Nerd. What a
sat
dork.
there and they said, "We made the armor. It's not going to look pristine. It's weathered by
Well-
the Mediterranean
Well,
Sea."
there were a few things when I saw what a close up of Tom Holland's armor one time, right at the end, when he's like, "Put this armor on." It looked like a store bought Spartan
It did,
shield
yeah,
that you
it
get
did,
from
yeah.
This is Sparta at Spirit.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
yeah.
Had, it had those black dots, like it was kind of like,
Oh, I get what you
like,
mean.
like it had been hammered or chiseled
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm just like, all right, well, that looks bad. But
Yeah.
that was literally
The
like one of
only
the one
thing.
times that took me out
And
of the
if
movie
that's
for like
what-
2.1 seconds.
If that's
that
what
long.
you're bitching about,
Right.
then you really
Yeah, you'll
just
be okay.
you lost the
Right.
you lost the
Well,
point.
people are just trying to find stuff to get,
Yeah.
clickbait. It's just
Yeah.
like, okay,
Yeah.
well, Nolan sucks, and look at it, his spirit store
Trying
armor.
to make a hate train with no wheels.
Exactly.
Okay,
All right, moving on.
Marsha. So
Marvel.
Hall H is officially back, and Marvel just pretty much hoard itself out for the entire
Lord,
weekend
did
of
they?
San Diego. Boy, did they. You know what? What do you want to start with, DJ? Do you want to start with the Doomsday trailer?
I mean, I feel like that's kind of
And-
where we have to start. I
and-
feel like
and
that's where everything kind of stems from. Am I wrong?
I'm going to go way back to the very first show of the Week in Geek. And
Oh, wow.
the very first
I did
show,
a Marvel video game review on that
the
one.
very first show for the Week in Geek which was on WGSO almost 14 years ago
How
now.
the hell did I remember?
I
Jesus.
I had the creator of X-Crawl, Brendan
Yeah.
LaSalle, on the show. But I had played a bunch of cuts.
By the way,
because
please don't listen to that first show.
Go back and listen to it. It's,
Don't
it's
listen to it.
wonderful radio.
Please don't listen to
and
it.
So, what happened was Iron Man 3 was coming out, okay? So
Oh, yeah,
Iron Man
I remember this
3,
time.
and I was playing clips of the trailer where the Mandarin is speaking. And he's like,
I'm the Mandarin.
you will never see me coming. And he did it just like
Yeah.
that. And I'm going, what?
It was
And
like if
this is
Richard Nixon was a bad guy.
And this was right after Nolan's Batman with Bane had come out. Which is like,
I was born in the dark.
yeah, right. So,
Hello, Batman.
it's funny because like now the Party City version of some sort of Hungarian Doctor Doom is what we're about to hear, and I can't hopefully, because I was wrong all those times about the Mandalorian, because like it didn't really. I mean, the Mandarin, because it didn't matter what his voice was, because it turned out to be Roger or whatever the hell his name was.
I'm Roger.
And
I'm
so,
an actor.
hopefully, this Party City accent that our DJ has put on will not distract me during the movie. Let's take a
let
listen
the people
here.
watch along.
Yeah, we can all watch along.
There
and
we go.
I know, and this isn't from somebody's Google Glass either.
Yeah,
We'll talk about that later. Xavier.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter.
Like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I do not say blah, blah, blah.
We shall be faced with an unthinkable decision.
Unthinkable decision.
All right, pause it real quick.
It is unthinkable.
I'm sitting there and I'm seeing this thing with Patrick Stewart and everything. Are we gonna have to watch him die again? How
Maybe
many
so.
times do we have to watch him die?
Probably.
Yeah.
I'm just a comment. Go ahead. Please continue.
New Avengers Tower.
Many warriors
mid?
in my time.
I know. The A is
Hold
at the middle of the damn
It's not
tower.
at the top.
Yeah, look, it's like in the
In the
middle.
middle.
Because
They're not the top tier. They're the B-list Avengers.
And by
because
the-
if they're top, if it was at
and
the
then
top,
by,
that would be the
by
A-list.
the end of the movie, it'll be up there. Don't even worry. They always like to mess with the Avengers
I'm also
building.
wondering what multiverse. Maybe they're in a different multiverse. I mean, you can't trust a damn thing.
No,
I mean,
you
can't
cannot.
trust a damn thing
Yeah.
from this trailer. So
Right.
it's just like
This shot could be at the end of the movie for all we know.
Yeah, right. Be like the Avengers survived.
Many warriors in my time. You're far stronger.
Ant-Man being there is just too
It
good.
was great.
Put together.
He's like, hey,
They died. They died facing enemies
Baku.
and threats.
Oh god, the stupid
Scared me
Atlanteans
far
are bad.
less than this one.
Stop. How is it that you face Thanos, who destroys half the damn galaxy, and this dude in an iron suit scares you more than him?
Shut your dirty whore mouth. Don't you dare talk bad about Doctor Doom.
I'm gonna talk bad about it. How are you gonna sit there and say that I lost half the universe?
Yeah, but it was just a snap.
in a
And
snap,
they didn't care
and then
because that was a bunch of normal tax-paying citizens that nobody cares about. The plebes, screw the plebes. He's talking about the elite, the superheroes.
Dude
That's
who has
the ones that matter.
A dude who's self-conscious about the way that he looks.
No,
that's
he wasn't.
what
He
you're
was a
going to
big
worry
fat
about.
Tub of goo, and he was happy about it. He was
That's why
happy
you're
about himself.
scared of him. Moving on.
Doctor Doom is a badass. Shut your dirty whore mouth. Ooh, Cyclops.
And Gambit.
Oh,
And
boo,
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi, boo.
What?
I hate
Everything
Shang-Chi.
that they sacrificed will be
Oh,
for
Now
nothing
that I was happy to see.
if we do not stand together.
Oh, hi, how are you doing? Nice to meet you.
You got a big
Decide
hand.
your petty squabbles.
Oh God,
Mystique.
Rebecca remains. Rebecca
That fight's
remains.
gonna
No,
be
that's
Thanos.
Jennifer. That was that wasn't Jennifer
That was
Lawrence.
Rebecca remain. Butt lick.
You return. You will return as brothers and
I am
sisters.
dead.
Sam.
But mark my
Oh, it's good. Boo.
I put the finger up and I stop you.
Yeah,
going to need.
freaking Doctor Doom.
No.
Shut up. Nobody likes you.
Hey, pal. It's not possible.
You want a kiss?
Some guy.
Why does he got a beard now? Last
He had
time
a
we
beard.
saw him,
He had a
No,
beard in
he,
Avengers.
He didn't have a beard in the Avengers Doomsday teasers where he's holding a baby.
Yeah.
Well, you know, maybe it's seated
Whoa!
in Infinity
Infinity Vision!
What's Infinity
Whoa!
Vision? Tell me
Whoa!
more.
Are
What
y'all
is-
aware of what this is?
No.
No.
Is it like IMAX but cooler?
Basically, this is
They
because
through a toilet paper roll?
no, this movie comes out the same day as the next Dune, as you're probably well aware.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So Dune will be taking the IMAX theaters. So this movie will never be in IMAX unless they re-release it. But they promise Infinity Vision, which is basically
Dolby.
it basically Marvel verifies that all the theaters have the correct sound, the optimal sound, and the optimal video viewing experience, or else they won't show it. Which basically means, yeah, Dolby.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, your local Dolby, Infinity Vision.
Infinity Vision.
Garbage.
Yes.
That is good stuff. Wait, wait, there's more, right?
I mean, there's 20 more seconds of the trailer.
I thought there was like another cliffhanger
4 months,
thing at the
27
end.
days,
No, there's
15
not.
minutes, 55 seconds.
But yeah, no. But now, hey, now we know why that this is happening. Now it is because Daredevil is locked up and in jail. That's why. That's why Doom's coming. Because Daredevil's not a threat.
Daredevil's not easy. You
I
can't
like
stop.
where your
I
head's at,
like what you're
kid.
saying. I like what you're saying.
I mean,
I like what
this
you're
is
saying.
the thing in the comics that Daredevil actively beats the crap out of Doom, like a lot.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
like very often in the comics, Daredevil versus Doom, and Daredevil usually wins. So thank God he's in jail right now.
Yeah,
That's all I gotta say.
damn.
So, one of the other things that is related, like I love me some M'Baku, and I ain't got any problems with Shuri, but I mean, after your boy died, they really,
They scrambled.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
exactly.
and so they freaked out, and they didn't want to recast it out of respect for him, and I get that. A lot of people, I was really on the fence, but if they would have recast him, I wouldn't have lost my damn mind. All right, let's see. Dan, let's get back to the chat. Oh my God, damn it, Dan Henry!
Yes, Dan! Yes!
Dr. Doom has always seemed like a clown to me. I bought one of those damn comics when they first came out. Dan, I don't
Yes,
like
Dan! On the right side of the argument.
No, he's just mistaken. He just read one comic. He bought those damn comic books when they first came out. Well, I mean, he was kind of clownish
yeah, you
back
saw
in
him
the
getting
day.
whooped by a blind guy.
Yeah, I mean,
like-
he was sort
Exactly.
of clownish back
Anybody
in
who
the day.
gets beat by a blind person sucks.
He is woven.
Kingpin's-
he is
Kingpin's
woven
garbage.
magic along with technology. And go to Latveria for yourself. See what happens to you, bitch.
How
God
can
dang it.
Mystique 2000 look better than Mystique in the movie?
I love Dan.
I admit, I'm a
This
little
is why
drunk right
Dan's
now.
number one fan.
Yes.
I'm a little drunk right now.
Well, only
it
way to
doesn't
watch
matter.
the show.
That's how you tell the truth, Dan. That's when the truth comes out.
The truth will out. So apparently, one of the big things is that they announced that Black Panther has been recast,
Well,
though. Now.
quote unquote
Yes.
recast. His
But
son has been cast.
His son has
So
been cast.
yeah. They recast. First, he was a kid, so people are all upset or freaking out that how can he get so old so quick? Movie magic.
Yeah, it's
I mean,
almost.
that's-
Also, I think the MCU is set in a different timeline anyway
well,
at this
yeah.
point.
Well, look at
So,
all
like,
of this. Okay, so we know for a fact that the Fantastic Four, who's in this film, are not in the MCU universe.
Right.
That we know of. That's where Thor and all of them.
And Black
Right.
Panther had Wakanda had to build those outreach centers in L.A. Do you know what zoning's like in L.A.? I mean, it
Oh,
probably
I know.
took years to build that
Oh,
crap.
yeah, oh, yeah.
So, I mean, come on. He's definitely old enough right now. He's old
Yeah.
enough to drink with Dan, okay? But
They
so,
also mentioned another thing that's going to happen with this movie.
So Kingdom, I did. When did it happen in the crappy
Black Panther 2?
Aquaman, the Marvel Aquaman movie?
Black Panther 2?
Black
Yeah,
Panther
it
2?
was the
Yeah.
crappy.
Yes.
that was the
Marvel
Neymar
Aquaman movie.
That was the
Yes.
Neymar, which was
yeah.
garbage. Which
And-
that's why we booed Neymar.
And so,
How do you screw up like the first mute? How do you screw up Neymar? How do you Namor, the Submariner? How do you screw that up?
I mean,
it was terrible.
What
He
I'm
was
going to assume is
terrible.
that this is probably going to be the redemption movie for a lot of characters,
Bing,
I-
bing, bing,
okay,
bing,
I-
bing,
including
bing.
probably one of the most objectively powerful characters in the universe right now. It is what
Yeah,
it is.
they-
So they have to do
They
something.
made him look
have
like
to.
a bee, and so
Yeah.
now they got to fix it.
Like-
Because I mean, he's flying around looking semi-heroic, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
then there was that weird scene where all the Wakandas are surrounded by the Atlanteans with their stupid ass spears. Like,
And that's
Jesus.
probably where the
Yeah.
redemption's going to start for people like Sunday.
So, right. But I didn't realize that M'Baku is king
Yeah.
of Wakanda now.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
like-
apparently, Kid Panther is going to have to fight, King Gorilla, King
in the
M'Baku.
waiting pool.
Maybe
Oh, yeah,
so.
right.
I don't know. Yeah, that was actually a good scene. Though.
Yeah, it was.
That
It
was
was
pretty
but-
badass.
So
scene.
apparently, also they just I read this earlier today. Peggy Carter is coming back
Yeah.
in this.
So I
And
saw,
I'm a huge
saw that
Agent
too.
Carter fan.
I saw another interview about it, and that was the whole 5 o'clock shadows. The people like, why's he got a beard? Now, all right, remember how I told you your brother sent me something, and I was kind of like, that's a stretch. There's some YouTuber out there that basically is saying that version of Captain America might turn out to be Captain Hydra. That
Oh.
now, while it's cool
Wow.
In theory.
in theory, Captain Hydra ain't calling Mjolnir to him. All
That-
right,
right.
That
that
is
was
not
gonna be
gonna
my
happen.
first comment on that.
That is not gonna happen.
No.
And then there was another character where they were saying like, this person might be XYZ. I'm like, this is the time of year where they got that vibranium money.
They
Well, yeah,
do.
They greased a lot of palms in
Yeah,
LA
they
to
did,
get
yeah.
those outreach
Yeah,
centers.
they-
But no, so this is the wacky theory time. We've got 4
Yeah.
months of wacky
Yes,
ass
yes.
theories to come out.
Could
And
be Nomad. That's a good
now,
point.
Nomad, that one's at least makes sense though.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's going to be an amalgamation of like Nomad and old school Captain America, simply because he hopped through time and went back and had the kid. So I think
Right.
he's coming back from whatever time jaunt he was on. He's all like, "Hey, I hear you need me,"
Yeah.
So and they'll sprinkle some Hollywood magic dust
Yeah.
on it and be like, well, because I mean, nobody can really explain how the hell he came back as an old man. Basically he went and lived his
Well,
life and then popped back
no,
again
well,
because he went
Well,
back
no,
in time.
no, he went back in time,
Yeah.
and then he
walked
lived
there.
his life and just walked over there.
Okay, right, but also now he's a young man in this movie. He's
Yeah.
already an old
So how
man.
does he time travel?
So I guess he's
But
gonna
he's
time
probably
travel.
traveled a couple of times. If he's did it once, he could do it again.
That's
but-
fair.
So, well, that's the thing. So here comes all the wacky things, all the wacky theories. So they're gonna probably do the path of least resistance.
Yeah, they can't do
That'll-
anything too convoluted.
No,
it's only
because then-
one movie.
Because then
Yeah.
people are gonna then be like, well, actually, and they want to
Well,
avoid
no,
that.
no, it's
actually crowd.
they're gonna be
technically
two-parter?
technically because a year later is going to be Secret Wars.
He wants
Right,
to see
yeah.
Dark,
You got-
he wants
you
to see Darkwing Duck. Oh, Dark Claw.
yeah.
Darkwing
So no,
Duck.
you've got
Let's
Doomsday, and then a year later you're going to have Secret Wars. So
Right.
they're going to do probably what they did with like Infinity War
War
and Endgame.
And who
Right.
who was the person who really kind of got all the heroes into Secret Wars? Who was that again? Scungy. Let me check my notes. Doctor Doom.
Iron Man.
I hate your face.
I'm glad
All right,
that you do.
So,
on other Marvel news,
Yeah,
since
yeah.
we're on the news of Marvel, there was another announcement of an actor playing a character.
Oh yes, there was. Yes.
hashtag
Yes.
Canadian tuxedo.
No.
Well, no.
No.
So
Something different?
This is something that
The
the
new
fan casting has been huge
Ghost
for a
Rider
while.
movie has been announced.
Yes.
Oh yes.
And
And Ryan
it's
Gosling.
going to be Ken.
Yep. Jimmy
Ken is now Ghost Rider, which I don't know how I feel about
I
this.
feel-
he's
love
Knuff. He's Knuff.
I love Ryan Gosling. I think he's. I
Yep.
mean, when he did Blade Runner, which is still
Yeah,
one of my
Blade-
favorite, he has every single respect that I can throw at it. I don't know if he's right for this part,
he had
though.
he had to work with Harrison Ford, so I mean, a tip of the hat for that.
I forget
yeah.
what movie it is, but there's one movie that
La La Land.
Not La. No, God no. But he's like this
the
drug.
Fall Guy,
No, God no. No, but he's like this.
the Nice Guys.
All right, I'm gonna shut up. I'm just gonna stop talking. Now I'm gonna take my time to look up what movie because I hate you.
So, all right, so he's been cast, but I'll tell you this. Apparently, Nick Cage, he's doing Spider Noir right now.
Which I watched like 3 episodes of it,
great
and
show, great
I am
show.
like, as a film buff, as a classic film buff,
Yeah.
watching that show
in black and white, right?
and
You didn't watch
watching
it
it
in
black,
color,
no,
right?
watching it in black and white. the dialogue that's used in that show feels like it was just ripped out of like the Maltese Falcon.
What do you
And,
mean there?
Like Touch of Evil, and like how the banter between him and the girl, it's like just bam, 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 bam. That quick wit that you had back in the day when they had those movies, and it's just like the establishing shots, everything about it. I was so enamored by it. I'm like, why the hell did it take me so long to watch this? You know,
Enamored.
enamored.
I don't know. I'm forgetting the name of the movie, but literally the night before that announcement dropped of Ryan Gosling doing that, I rewatched Drive, which is arguably the best movie that he's been in. I mean, have you seen Drive?
Blade Runner. Blade Runner 2049.
Hail Mary.
Have you seen
watch
Drive?
Hail Mary.
No, I haven't, but I don't know how it's going to beat Blade Runner.
Well, then you gotta watch it to see.
Blade Runner.
does.
The first
I've
Blade
seen
Runner is the
Baby
best sci-fi
Driver.
movie ever made.
I've seen
Baby
No.
Driver?
No, y'all both have to watch Drive because I literally watched it the night before, and oh my God, is he ready for this role?
Well, here's the thing.
That's all I gotta say about the movie.
So it's Rebecca Romaine.
Wow.
Plays Mystique.
Wow.
I know.
Number one.
And yeah, we'll slide in. We'll slide into her DMs later with Star Trek.
Yeah.
But I mean, you've got Nick Cage playing Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And so with Ryan Gosling playing Ghost Rider, all he has to do is get a little sidecar, and then you put Spider Noir in there in the sidecar, and then they just go, fight the devil. It'd be awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I can see. It's
That's
just
probably what the
he
movie's going to
was
be.
not-
I mean, we don't know what the movie's going to be. I'm pretty sure Spider Noir is going to show up in the sidecar, and that's what Ghost Rider's going to be.
I didn't
That's what
think
it's gonna be.
Nick Cage was right for Ghost Rider. I just think like Ryan okay, I'm going to say this. I think he's too clean for that character.
you haven't seen Drive. You just haven't seen that movie. You just haven't watched that. So zip.
Shut up! God, you're
Go
just
watch
pissing
Drive.
every DeCorbier off.
Go
Let's
watch
call
Drive.
Elmer real
It-
quick and see what he's up to.
It's like 100 minutes long.
I'll throw a stone in a pool.
Yeah.
It doesn't take that much of your day. Just go watch Drive. That's all I gotta say. Go watch Drive and then make your decision on the casting. That's it.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
it. Go watch Drive.
Okay, I will.
Ryan Gosling can do anything. You just shut your dirty
And I-
mouth.
I definitely sound like such a film major because that's
You
like
really do.
That's the film major like film bro movie is Drive and Fight Club. Those two.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but
All
so
right.
Drive is up there. I'm
Fight
just
Club
telling
is
you.
one of the best. So to be honest,
It's up there with it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
sick of the Marvel CU at this point. I would like to see it shift to focus on the Jack Kirby characters
Right.
like Silver Surfer and Kamandi, the last boy on Earth. Well, I mean, that is, unfortunately, I don't think that's ever going to happen because Jack Kirby, as like great as Jack Kirby is, he's never going to get the love that he deserves.
Right. Well, I mean, and they just misuse a lot of major characters. Like, they Silver Surfer has been a throwaway character twice now in the Fantastic Four movies. Twice he's been a throwaway character. Once
Well,
as a man, once as a woman.
Well, that wasn't Norman Rand in the new one. It was his wife, so it's maybe they'll come. You know what? We're still in
doubt
the
it.
multiverse, so maybe he'll come by
that-
as Norman Rand in
At
this movie.
some point, the Marvel Cinematic Universe and the DC Universe
there are
all
going to
gonna
be
run,
some surprises.
Well, they're all going to run out of gas eventually, and people are going to be like,
They're
people are
going
gonna be
to
like,
run out of
Dan,
gas.
Yeah.
They already ran out of gas.
Well-
they're on the side of the road walking to the gas station with the can in their hand going, change, can somebody, bro, can you spare a gallon of gas, brother?
Okay. People are going to go see Doomsday.
They're
But
going
also,
to go
what-
see it, but
what-
it doesn't mean that it's not out of gas.
Oh, God. All right. Whatever. Shut up. So, what's coming out Thursday?
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Duh.
Oh, I forgot I have tickets. for that.
Spider-Man is completely different. Because
you mean that the
is.
Stan Lee character is completely different from the rest
he's
of Marvel?
because he's not
Wow.
really part
That-
of the MCU.
please.
It's not really part of the MCU. All those
he's not- he's not-
Spider-Man
was-
movies
was he,
have been
was he or
separate.
was he not in Civil War?
The character was, but the movies don't really match up. As you
Cool
know, they're
silver
trying to keep
arm.
So-
Man, what a cool silver arm.
all right, so what-
He
but
never
do you-
shut up.
do you
during-
see what I'm
do you
saying
normally
about
talk
this?
this much during a fight?
I see what you're saying, but I think that Brand New Day, that they're doing the opposite. I think this is the start of them turning around from that. What you're saying. So yes, while what you're saying is true, I think Brand New Day is them realizing, oh shit, we've been doing that. Let's not. Let's get
Well-
Punisher in here. Let's get some other characters. Let's get some characters to bridge this. Okay, that's what they're doing. They're bridging everything. That's what Doomsday is. That's why they brought all the characters out. That's what they're doing. They're bridging everything. Is what it is.
You're not wrong.
So what's going to happen is that like they're taking some of the characters that they've already butchered before, because
Right.
they kept just trying to ride that horse of X-Men into the ground with First Class and everything else, and they just drove it into the ground. Those guys from those movies are your metaphor. They're walking along the street going, ooh, thumbs out, begging for change on the corners.
Yeah.
But what's happening now is going to breathe new life in it. But eventually they will run out of gas because people are going to get bored of this crap. I
Yep.
mean, look, we won't. The people that listen to our show, they won't.
But the average
American
audience,
is going to be like,
right.
all right, I'm done, bro.
Well, they're
going to bro us.
I
They're going to be like, bro,
I saw the perfect.
really?
I saw the perfect meme, and it was a picture of Robert De Niro in the back of a car, looking just disgusted. And it was like,
Yeah, but he cast a paycheck from DC.
Yes, he did. But it was a picture of
screw
him
him.
saying, the look on my face having to watch 17 different television shows, 5 movies, and 16 shorts to see what's happening in the new movie.
So that's
so,
something I did want to
so
talk about.
that means I got to
though.
watch 3 motherfucker movies, fucker-in-laws,
That's something that I think the
just to watch
MCU
the new one.
Kevin Feige has to know that not everybody wants to go back and watch Black Panther 2, wants to go back and watch
Yeah,
Quantumania.
right.
They know that people aren't going to go back and do their research properly.
Yeah.
So either A, they understand that and don't care and make people go watch the YouTube videos, or they have to accommodate in this next movie, which makes even less time for the rest of the story. That's kind of concerning me a little bit, seeing all this Comic-Con stuff and seeing how much they're trying to fold in here and how much extra stuff that we're not even showing us that they have to fold in. This is going to be a packed movie.
I have a solution for it.
What is it?
The same thing they do with television series. Previously on. You have
No,
5
no,
minutes
no,
before
no.
the film.
So look,
5 minutes before the film, you just put a previously on that catches you up.
no,
That's-
a 2-hour previously on. That's not going to work. No,
For
not
a
2
blockbuster-
hours, just
for a
5
blockbuster
minutes.
as big as this, though, I don't think they're going to do that. I don't think that's a good option. I don't know.
Both of y'all just take a deep breath.
Okay.
So there's 2 possible reasons as to
Right.
why they're doing this. A, it's they have contracts with these people and they have to pay them, and they're going to give them a shot at redemption so they don't get labeled like Shuri. Like
Right.
she's unhireable. You know, I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
because she's currently locked in a contract with Marvel, and so whether she can act well or not, and I
Doesn't
don't really
matter.
know. I mean, right now, so they're going to try to give all of them the guy who was cast as Namor, because they were like, we finally have a guy playing, a Mesoamerican god.
Yeah.
We cast a Mesoamerican. Yay! Okay, so like they've done all this stuff. So now I think what it's 2 options, really. They're trying to just give them a chance to salvage their career and their look. And so people, when we see Namor on the screen, we don't friggin' boo his ass.
Yeah.
Give him some sort of shot at redemption, because then it all goes to Secret Wars. Everyone effing dies. They blow it all up, and just really the new movies like the Brand New Day, the Jean Grey that's going to probably be coming out with all the X-Men and all the mutants. They're going to throw all the Marvel, Iron Man and Thor, they're all going away. I mean, they're eventually going to have to get rid of them because, like you and I were talking a little bit about the Kang situation, all right?
Yeah.
And they fumbled that one up too. They should have just recast the guy.
They could have just recast
They could
him.
have, they didn't. And
It's
so
stupid.
now they're dealing with the crap. And so Secret Wars is going to kill off pretty much like everybody. And so you can start anew, so
Start
you
from
no
scratch.
longer need the goddamn previously on. You
but-
don't need to go watch a 5 or 10 episode series to know what the hell is
All right,
going
but
on.
isn't that what they kind of tried to do with Endgame?
They
It
were
just
trying to
backfired
do that,
again.
and they
So this-
crapped the bed.
They were going to, because that's when the Kang
Yeah.
saga was supposed to start. But instead of sitting there going
So-
coming up with the most obvious idea of going all right, we can't use this actor because of stuff that happened in real life. Okay, that's fine. But
oh
you
yeah,
know what?
sidebar, he got cleared.
He got cleared, by the way. Yeah.
right.
But instead of sitting there going, you know what? It's the multiverse, because we had a different Reed Richards in one movie than we do in the actual movie. Let's just cast a different actor because it's the multiverse. He can look different wherever
Yeah.
he goes.
Oh, Don's just being contrarian. Don Cooper's entered the chat. He's like, whatever, Dave.
I don't know. My
No,
take is
we're
that
hating on Scungy tonight,
Are-
Don. We're hating on Scungy
Are they
tonight.
going to do the same thing that didn't work originally and then consider, hey, how did we mess up? Or are they just going to go in a different route? Like that. They could do
There's
either
just
or here,
so
dude.
much-
Well,
there's
they
so
could. I mean, they
much.
could. There's all kinds of possibilities. Now, I think they understand. Even Carl said, like, you don't need to do that Doomsday ignores Phase 4 and 5.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's kind of basically. I think they're gonna just kind of just
Chop off the head and
Well,
put on a new one.
It's like a King Solomon
Let's
thing.
just
Cut the
start
baby in half.
Let's
You
just
know?
start. Let's just start
Yeah.
anew.
You
That's
know, I
fair.
mean, that's the only way they can do it and still try to salvage it because now you've got a whole brand new generation of fans too.
Yeah.
I mean, a generation for humans is 20 years. I mean, shoot, dude, you've been watching this for. I mean, you're 20 now.
Yeah.
All right, and so all this
Iron Man came out 18 years ago.
Yeah.
Was it?
It's
18?
2008.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good God.
So it was 18 years ago that the MCU started.
You
So
know?
we're almost an entire
Right,
generation.
So at some point they're gonna have to, and now that they got the X-Men back in the fold, they got X-Men '97, the cartoon stuff.
That's
people
going
are
off.
losing
People are
their
loving
mind.
that. Right.
Yeah. So it's not possible to hate on Scungy. You
See?
So
easy.
easy.
See,
Shut up, Don.
Don, I appreciate you and everything, and you are a damn fine photographer. If I haven't said before,
Whole lot of glazing going on here. What is happening?
Exactly right. What is going on? I brought that up to your brother, and he gave me this weird look. I'm like, you're 13. Come on, you
13.
glaze the walls. I don't. So, all right.
that's inappropriate.
Hey, last week before Back on the Radio, we got to get out while we can.
I know,
Get
right?
it out.
All
All
right.
right, so
That's probably. I mean,
Yeah.
look.
We
We got
spent a
4
long
months. There's going to
time
be a
on
whole.
this.
Well, I mean, dude.
yeah, it's a lot of.
They put
That's-
a lot of stuff in there, and they're hyping the crap out of this stuff. I mean, they hijacked SDCC. There's
Yeah.
no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm going through Nerdist, I'm going through IGN, trying to find
everything's
other
Marvel.
shit,
Yeah.
and there ain't nothing because it's all Marvel. Marsha. I'm tired of it.
so
Let's watch Clayface.
Yeah, so completely switch up from DC to Marvel to DC. Let's go do that.
Yeah. And then we can watch the Cursing Lanterns.
I would like to tell my wife to please don't. I don't need you to chime in. I love you, but I don't need you to chime in.
Oh,
She says, I beg to differ. You are easy to pick on.
we love Leanne. We love Leanne.
All right, so Clayface.
Clayface, yes. So DC
So
came
we'll
out with
do-
a whopping 2 trailers, 2
Yes.
things from DC.
Yay!
And
They got their. Maybe we're gonna get Black Adam too.
yeah, so I think the entirety of this weekend from
Get
DC
out.
has
Get
been
out.
Lanterns, Clayface, and then I think we got some leaked footage of the Batman.
Yeah, from 3
Wow.
years from now. It's gonna come
Yeah,
out 3
exactly.
years from now or
I
something.
Yeah,
watched the Batman this weekend.
Yeah,
Isn't
you
that
did?
the movie that with Matt Damon and Robert Pattinson?
Matt Damon.
Yeah. All right, Clayface, here we go.
Show me.
Whip it out.
Show me.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
Oh, this was Punisher season 1, right? Or season 2, that would be. I like the song choice.
What do you want, Mr. Hagen?
I want my life back.
This is great.
I know you. You're famous.
It's a tragedy what they did to him.
Boo.
I'd like to volunteer for human trials.
This isn't cosmetic surgery.
Even if it kills me, I'll be better off than I am now.
Gross! Like right in the face.
Whoa.
Hi, Rocky Dennis.
I'm okay.
You okay?
I'm okay. I feel great, actually.
Blood all over the side. Like clearly he was spitting it up.
No idea what side effects you'll have or how to treat them.
That's the worst case of pink eye I have ever seen.
Fine. We're in unknown territory.
In a plane?
In a plane, and they're like, in
Oh
terms of, like,
yeah.
Stab my eye out.
Yeah.
shoot your eye out,
What's
kid.
happening to me?
If you're harboring
I'm melting.
feelings of anger, you need to let them go.
Let it
Wanna know how I
go.
feel? The people I trusted betrayed me.
Mr. Anderson.
The justice system failed me. They stole my career, my money, my life.
I like that.
I'm a monster.
That was cool.
I have no idea who you are.
Yeah, that looks cool as hell. So first things first. I like how like that they got that one where he's in the tub and
Yeah.
he's all messed up
Yeah.
and then his face is his face. Clearly, that's later in the movie. I think the whole movie is going to be him trying to understand it because with like some of the whole body horror aspect, it coming out in October, this movie should do really well because it's got the whole horror murder sort of aspect,
Yeah.
perfect for Halloween.
The amount of audiences that this is going for is really
Yeah,
good.
you
Yeah.
don't need to be a DC fan to watch it. That's
No.
the other thing about
Yeah.
it.
Right. It's just and it's so far so good. I mean, like
Especially with the horror movies that have come out this year and how big they've gotten and how
Yeah.
much attention they've gotten with
Yeah,
Obsession,
horror is back
Backrooms.
with a
Like
with a
the
vengeance.
horror, it has gotten the attention of the audiences.
Yeah.
And so like the fact that
It's
this
got
is coming
the-
out, and also the similar style that it's had with the other two movies that came out. Like I will say, Obsession and Backrooms are almost completely
I
different.
need to
movies.
watch Obsession. It's like on Peacock or
Yeah,
something.
it's I mean, you can buy it right now or rent it.
Well, no, it's
but-
it's
or
available.
it's
if you're
oh
on
yeah, it is out on
Peacock.
Peacock. Yeah, I saw. That's where I saw it.
Yeah.
I mean, this looks very similar, like visually, like color wise, and like just atmosphere and tone, and even maybe
Yeah.
pacing. This looks kind of very similar to that, and I
Yeah.
think that's a great thing. I think
And-
this is gonna smash the box
Yeah,
office.
and not only is like horror back like box office wise, it's actually starting to get the recognition that it's finally deserved with like weapons with Amy Madigan
Yeah.
winning.
horror's finally getting the respect it deserves.
Yes, because it has been snubbed by every single award institution.
I mean, by the big wigs.
by the
That's what
big
I'm
wigs
saying.
for
all right,
years.
fine. I will-
It's
I
like
will
if
concede
you
that point,
release a
yes.
horror film, it doesn't matter how damn good it
It's
is.
always been considered taboo.
It's been taboo. So
Well-
when she won the Oscar for Best Supporting Actress for a horror movie role,
Mm.
That was big.
That was great. That was kind of like, I mean, I'm not gonna put it like on the same level, but it's equivalent to like when Lord of the Rings won for Best Picture. That's a fantasy movie that has won Best
Well, yeah,
Picture.
and they after the third one, they finally were like, all right, we'll shut him up and give him a damn
You know,
award and
but
shut
that's
him
the
up.
same
That's
thing.
what
I
that
mean, you've
was.
had so many horror movies that have had unbelievable acting and like special effects. I mean,
Yeah.
the only person in the horror genre that's really gotten any recognition or, that's like one award is Rick Baker. Really,
Yeah.
Rick Baker is because he's the special effects guru of
Yeah.
it.
And
Well,
But everything.
so
but that's just because it's like, oh well, it's technical. We can't
well,
not give it to
I
him.
think the biggest issue is that it's always been the easy money for studios, so they've
Right.
always sort of looked down at it because the production
Is low.
schedules are low, the money involved is low, so if
a great
it's
return on
scary
investment.
enough,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
So they've always looked at it, it's like, okay, but we need to fill out the schedule, throw in like 3 or 4 horror movies and be
well,
done with
we're
it,
just
you
gonna
know?
make money. They're just gonna be
Yeah,
cash
right.
cows.
And so, yeah, I mean, so they did all that, and so
But I do like how this is like. I like what DC, even though this is not part of the DC universe. It's not part of the DC universe. Because it's along the lines of like how the Batman is with the DC universe.
Yeah.
It's not going on the whole new gods
it's
and
not
monsters
necessarily
thing.
Elseworlds, but it's its own contained thing.
yeah.
So, Savini, yes,
Savini.
Savini and Rob, both, but they
yeah.
haven't gotten the recognition from like Academy or anything like
Yeah.
that like Rick
No,
Baker
right.
has.
Yeah, this
Uh,
crazy cult
Well,
following.
yeah, they have a
but-
gr-
yeah.
but not when it comes to like recognition on a global scale.
God, I remember getting
Yeah.
totally just hammered with Tom Savini.
Dude,
That
Tom
was-
Savini.
that
I
was
was in
that's,
such
that's
a-
an insane
dude,
story.
one
Dude, he was at Exoticon, and it was at the hotel on Causeway.
the
whatever-
it was the quality.
Yeah, it's Quality Inn. I don't know what it is now. Maybe it's still a Quality
I think it's
Inn.
a Holiday Inn now.
But yeah, oh my God, dude, like it was.
Dude,
One of the things I really only remember was they had like that hallway that went down to a bar, and then they had a panel room in there, and there were stairs to go up to it. And we were doing a panel with him, and we were just doing shots of Jack. And then like I left, and I came back, and he comes running out. Whoa! He jumps off like just 3 steps, but he had his his leather jacket on. He's all
classic.
like, whoa! I'm just like yeah, let's go, baby. Like we go up to the party room. Like,
I had an experience with him.
I don't remember much after.
I had an experience with him at that same convention, but it was on Thursday night. I was like working because we were working a con,
okay.
and like we're setting everything up, and I go down in the lobby, and I see him in the lobby, and I got like my badge on. He goes, "Hey, do you work for the convention?" I'm like, "Yes, sir, I do. How you doing, Mr. Savini?"
Yes, sir, I do.
I'm like, "How you doing, Mr. Savini? How can I help you?" He goes, "Can you bring me up to con ops?" I'm like, "Sure, no problem. It's this way." So we get in the elevator. The elevator goes up 1 floor. It's the 2nd floor. The doors open, and James Hong, Lopan himself, walks into the same con. He was a guest too.
I scared the crap out of David Lopan too.
He walks into the elevator. So I'm standing in between Tom Savini and James Hong going, "Don't freak out. Don't freak out." And I didn't have to because Tom Savini did it for me. Tom Savini goes, "I loved you in Blade Runner. It was unbelievable. It's one of my favorite movies. It's such a great honor to meet you." And I'm like, I'm not the biggest nerd here.
That's so funny.
Yeah. I ran up to him and his wife, and I'm like, "I love you," and he's all like, "Oh," and it scared the crap out of him. I have that effect on people.
Yes, you do.
All right, so
Clayface. Good.
Clayface will be probably very good. All right, so Lanterns.
Lantern.
Let's see. I haven't seen this trailer yet.
Oh,
so
you haven't?
I
All
have
right.
not.
So, anybody watching at home, if you have a problem with language,
Yes, if you have a small child present,
yes.
cover their ears.
Earmuffs. Earmuffs.
It's time to get up, Junior.
That was piss.
So, you're a space cop.
No, I'm just being trained.
Space cop
All right,
trainee.
you listen. Take the ring. You fly.
Just fly.
I'm sorry. Fly, please.
He made a
that?
bird.
It's
You're the
green.
backup quarterback.
For now. What do you think is going on?
It's no accident we're here. These victims are gonna end up being alien.
Based on what?
I have a feeling.
He has a feeling.
I think this is more than just a feeling.
This is a threat no one's ever seen before.
Oh, they're illegal aliens. I get it.
What do you know about manhunters?
Martian Manhunter?
Where'd you hear that word?
Oh?
Manhunters are the most dangerous beings to ever exist in the galaxy. They could take the form of any species.
So it could be anyone.
We saw his
He's
shirt.
gonna send an army to put you down.
Do you resent Hal Jordan?
The ring's always been mine.
I'm not his biggest fan,
You're
if that's
just keeping it warm.
Sinestro.
You don't really believe he's your backup, do you, Hal?
No.
Let's say what he actually is.
My replacement.
This is much better than the other crap that we were getting.
Green.
It was green.
Blackest night,
Blackest night.
no evil shall escape my sight. Let those who worship evil's might beware my power. Green Lantern's light.
Go, go, Power Rangers. It's green. There was more green. All right.
How about a beer?
Superhero.
Oh, so there was
Well,
no...
if somebody did that in front of me, I would be impressed.
I would be impressed too. You know what? I saw the previous trailer of this, and it was. I was like, man. And after watching this, I'm like, oh,
Oh,
Yeah,
wait, I have to watch this. Wait, I have to.
Well, again, now we've got more of the story, and yeah, because like all the other ones were just kind of like, hey, you like lanterns? You might like this.
I think, but I think they're changing the story up a little bit because I mean,
all we got from the original trailers was that he was like the trainee or whatever.
Yeah,
well,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I mean, well, he said it's like the ring was always mine. He's just sort, but when Hal Jordan got the ring, it was actually supposed to go to Guy Gardner, and it couldn't find him, so it went to Hal, and then it went to Guy, and then Jon Stewart. So it was like, how is that kind of? I'm like,
we'll
I'm
see how it
interested in
goes.
seeing on how it's going, but I mean, James Gunn once again has seemed to, because he's obviously the studio head of what's going on with this, and it does seem to have that kind of, you know, let's get some seriousness, but let's have his sense of humor in it a little bit.
It still feels like the same Gun universe, right?
Yes, and I think that's really important going forward for the DCU. I
agree.
still have not seen Supergirl.
I think that's the one that a lot of people are going to wait till it's on HBO Max to go
Yeah, I
watch.
think I'm going to do the same thing, but it's after watching Superman and Creature Commandos.
Yeah.
I see where, and also like Suicide Squad. I see where he's going with it, and I think that it's going to be. I think it's going to be a breath of fresh air.
I agree.
For a universe.
You're super positive. Look
I
at you
completely
go.
agree, especially because with this
No,
trailer,
no.
we got a little more information
Super
about the
positive
general,
people.
like,
I know.
more information about the universe. Like, the Manhunters exist. The Lantern
know.
Corps has got to exist. We saw Sinestro. That's crazy.
And
Yeah,
it
right,
looked like he was in prison.
Yeah,
so it looked
exactly.
like,
So there's some more lore behind that there is to learn. So I'm
That-
glad they're setting that up. That's great.
That's what I was excited about with the trailer too. I was like, okay, cool. Here now we get more meat on the bone, you know. And so
Exactly.
the Manhunter stuff is pretty dope. I hope your boy at least makes a cameo from the other Superman, from the Superman I will not name, and hopefully we'll get him back in
Superman you will not name. The
Superman I will not name.
who was what? Who was the? There was a Manhunter in that one.
Yeah,
Oh, there was.
he was the general. He was the general, and then he
Oh.
popped up at the end.
I'm sitting here now. I think when I'm thinking Martian Manhunter, I'm thinking about the guy who played it in the Supergirl series.
Oh no.
And then, because he did fantastic as
Yeah.
John Jones in that.
Anybody who was in any of the DC TV on the CW will never see the big
It's
screen.
such a shame.
They will
too.
never see the big
because
screen.
Grant
Just
Gustin
let
is
it go, let it go.
Brandon Roth,
Let it go.
Matt Smith.
Have you seen Ick with
No,
Brandon
Matt-
Roth?
Ick?
Ick is on right now. Ick is available on.
No, I'm sorry,
on
Matt Ryan.
Amazon.
Matt Ryan, who was
Matt Damon.
Matt Ryan, who was Constantine,
Matt Damon.
and Conway.
A Dark
Edward
Knight
Conway.
Rises for GL. Oh, maybe so.
Yeah. You know, this may be Doctor Doom because I love Green Lantern. All the comics. I don't feel he's gonna have a good run for his money in these movies.
You know, hopefully.
I mean, keep in mind, this is. I'm glad they're doing a series first, because
Yeah.
that means that more people are probably gonna go watch it. That means
Yeah, I think, and then maybe they can set
Well,
it up.
and they can tease. They put Guy Gardner in it. You know, they put Nathan Fillion in there.
Well,
so it's got the having a little bit of star power and connectivity helps. You don't want to do what Marvel's done and just be like, "Hey, you like this?
Shoehorn it.
Well, here's some more."
Well, no, the only
just toss him in there, and he's just like he gives the cryptic warning, and then
But the thing is that the Guy Gardner, like from the Superman movie, is like an outlier when it comes to the Green Lantern Corps. He's like
he's an
he's
a-hole.
completely different than anybody else
Yeah.
in it. But I
'Cause
mean,
he even did.
Yeah.
You know, when you're flipping the bird with
Or
your Green
Green
Lantern power, you know, he's
So,
not
I
like,
mean,
here's what I'm
here's the
thinking
thing.
about you and
so
you
are we going to
and
see
you.
the Corps? Are we going to see Kilowog? Are we going to see
No,
Oa? Are we going to see?
Maybe by the
at
end.
the end, right?
Yeah.
Like at the end of the series, they'll have your boy pop up. And he's like, "Oh, so here, meet the gang."
Yeah,
What is it
exactly.
though? What was
And-
they were the Watcher? No. What
the
hell?
Green Lantern Corps wasn't that one of the movies that they had in there? Like the Green Lantern Corps was supposed to be a movie.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
somewhere
So-
in the timeline.
So right, so it was in like phase 2 or whatever the hell. It's in the Gods
this
and
entire
Monsters.
show's purpose is to make people give a rat's ass about Green Lantern.
yes.
again.
Well, if they
Yeah, I think it's gonna work.
if they go into the War of the Corps, though, where you have the red, the yellow, the black, the red
God,
lanterns,
then I will just shoot myself in the face.
I
and
mean,
save myself the time. of
no,
having to
that's
watch it.
such a great storyline.
way too
That
much.
is such a
Way
great
too
He
much.
just has to have
storyline.
it spoon fed to him. It's okay.
It's just
Yeah.
way too
He'll get
much.
it eventually.
It is
It's
too much,
way,
but I
it's
think
way too much, and I don't think the average fans are going to be like, "Ooh, I can't wait for that."
Well,
I don't-
What's probably going to happen is they're going to do this show, then maybe down the line they're going to do the Green Lantern Corps movie, then
Yeah.
another show.
Yeah.
No, because nobody's gonna want to go watch it, especially anybody who leans to the right, because there's gonna be a rainbow in it somewhere, and they'll be like, "No, I will not go watch your rainbow flag movie."
You're
So
not wrong.
that's what's
You're
gonna
not-
happen.
You're not
all right.
wrong. You're not wrong.
All right. Speaking of rainbows, let's talk about Canada.
Okay.
Can we talk about Canada?
Canada.
So I should
Canada
pull the
sucks.
video. Should
Huh?
I pull the video?
Yes, go ahead. Let's watch this video
It's
because
another
apparently
SDCC
Going back to
Doomsday
going
moment.
back to
going
Amp-
back to Marsha,
Marvel.
Marsha in San Diego, Ego. Apparently, yeah, Ryan Reynolds popped up.
It's loud.
Yeah, bring it down.
And nobody knew it was him. He was just walking around.
Your hand up, maybe? Yeah. Can we get him a microphone? Can we get
Oh,
a
no, I've got
microphone?
one.
Oh, I have one.
I have one.
Long time listener, first time caller. My name is Rick.
Hold on, let's close all these other tabs.
Oh
here,
yeah, it's
pal.
definitely lagging out a little bit.
Yeah.
Close a Clayface.
Oh my
the
god.
Lantern.
Oh wait, we got Coyote. Oh yeah.
You can get rid of that.
Oh, is this the thing? Oh, yeah, right. Okay, let's see. Let's see if it works out.
mononym like Cher or Madonna. And I'm just cosplaying hard.
Hear that polite laugh?
Is there a question in I do have a question. Actually, I have a question for two questions. First question is for Mr. Paul Rudd. Where is Thor, and why was he crying? He's a Wrexham fan.
Burn. Look at him, Baku.
Goddamn well why he was crying. Second question. This seems an awfully expensive way to announce a film. When do you start filming? Wait. Doomsday? Doomsday?
It's in the can, bro. Look around you.
I see. So there's no additional
so hard
photography,
selling
no
this.
overages, hot costs, maybe last minute additions.
Or Deadpool.
You know, I don't. We keep making the movie until they pry it out of our hands. So.
No further questions. Happy Hogan? Fetch the Audi. We're leaving.
Oh, he got his feelings hurt.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ryan Reynolds.
All right, so now we got into a hot
We got a heated debate before
about
this.
the costume that he
Yeah.
was wearing. Did you pull up that picture? I think you got it.
Yeah, I got it
had
right
that
here, yeah.
picture. So
Gene Pool.
now here's
So not X-Force. That's what we know. It's not X-Force.
so it's hashtag Gene
Pool,
Pool.
like
But
as in
then-
denim.
at the bottom,
Says-
Le Canadian tuxedo.
yeah, Canadian
Yes.
tuxedo. So that's straight from Super Troopers, man.
That
hey,
is.
nice Canadian tuxedo, Chief.
It really is.
So it is made out of jeans. Everybody's saying that it looked gray, and then apparently he was walking around San Diego Comic-Con on the show floor and in the dealers' rooms and stuff, and basically people wanted to take pictures with him. You could see he's got a little Canadian flag on there, and so that was the deal. And so the color just didn't look right. They had that
In that
green
video,
but and
yeah.
I guess the green light from
lighting,
all the
yeah.
Doomsday stuff
Yeah.
made it look more gray than it is. When you see
But
this
it's
now,
blue.
you
A lot
can
more
see
blue.
it is blue. It is blue jeans with dark jeans and light jeans.
Yeah.
Now you said something when you first
I
came
thought
over
it was
here.
going to be a little Jean Grey reference, considering Spider-Man comes out in less than a week, and we still don't know who Sadie Sink is playing. And
Well-
apparently, that's like half of the movie is who she's playing.
God, I hope she's playing like nobody. That'd be just great.
doesn't- yeah.
It would be great.
She just does a cameo. She's
In the party scene in the background.
Yeah, no. She sells him like a hot dog. It's kind
Yeah,
of
right.
just like
I love you, Spider-Man.
So,
I listen to Kate Bush.
I love Kate Bush. Yeah, no. And now Kate Bush, and then she comes on the stage. You know. So yeah, I don't think that was a deep cut. I think we were stretching at straws on that one.
Yeah.
But the main thing is that people thought this would entail X-Force, but I don't.
So
I don't think so.
It's not X-Force. Are
no,
we sure?
I'm 99.9% sure that it's.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's X-Force.
If only.
See, this is the great part about not being on radio right now.
We could do this.
we could play this, and I won't get fined.
Right.
Whoa, he said a bad word.
You remember that?
I love it. So, I don't know. What do we think? What's the over and under that Ryan Reynolds makes a cameo in Doomsday?
He absolutely makes a cameo in Doomsday.
Post-credit scene at least.
He absolutely makes a cameo in it.
For
He
what
absolutely-
though? Why?
Because
we don't need Marvel Jesus anymore.
Doesn't matter.
We got RDJ
we
back.
need to set up a Deadpool Secret Wars movie. That's what we need. He
He might be in a post-credit to go for Secret Wars.
No, it's Secret Wars. That's a comic line.
Wars,
Deadpool
yeah.
Secret Wars.
Yeah.
It's a real thing.
Yeah.
We need a Deadpool Secret Wars movie. That's what this is setting up.
What I need is him and RGJ on screen at the same time.
They're not going to make out. Take your homoerotica somewhere else, all right, dude? All right, it's
Or
not
him
going to
and-
happen.
Him and actually Steve Rogers. He already had Iron.
They're not making out either. Go write your
Human Torch.
fanfic somewhere else, dude.
He's craving America's ass.
America's ass.
All right.
Oh my God.
X-Force.
I'm closing this out for your own sake.
All right, yeah, turn it off. Okay.
So these two were announced at SDCC, correct?
So there were things that happened at
That
San
were
Diego
not
Comic-Con that were
Marvel.
not Marvel related.
What?
Yes.
I know. Now, season 3, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power. Now, I really like this show. There are a lot of people who are all butthurt, similar to like Helen of Troy and Elliot Page, that they had black dwarves.
What?
People were.
Are
Very,
you serious?
Oh God! It's America. Come on, man.
Are you
know,
serious?
people get
They're
butthurt
worried
about
about
the stupidest-
fantasy characters?
Well, yeah, because keep your fanfic out of my fantasy, dude.
Oh
all
my
right.
God.
Good Lord.
I
But
need to keep
this-
Middle Earth pure.
This series has gotten crapped on a lot, just even by fans though too. A lot of it. I'm actually glad that they're having a third season because it's kind of been wondering what's going on. Now they had the issues with COVID and all that kind of crap. So fortunately they're getting that third season and they're putting a lot of money into it. You know, you and I were talking about House of the Dragon outside earlier. I
haven't started watching it yet.
I need to re-up the HBO Max thing so I can watch it again because I'm like 4 or 5 episodes behind. But like, I don't care. Like
it's
House
really
of the
hard
Dragon.
for me to get it. Like, it's going to be a downer. I know it's going to be a downer, and I'm just not in the mood for that.
This series had a couple of episodes where I was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome!" Like just little things that they did, and you've got all. It's basically like a prequel of a prequel, practically. I mean, it's thousands of years. It's the whole birth of Sauron, whatever you want to call him. So
that's the dude who made the ring, right?
Yeah. The one ring to rule them
the
all.
Big,
Yeah,
the big dude
so,
with the eye.
Yes.
Okay.
The Eye of Sauron.
The helmet
Did he
looked
ever
like
get
this.
Did he ever get a contact for that? I mean,
He
what
did not.
size
He,
does
he
have
was
to
like,
use?
"Everybody stop!" That was from Family Guy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I get that. All right, so let's watch this trailer because it. I've been waiting a long time for this.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry, I have it down.
There you go.
My bad, you.
Now is the mighty hour come.
Oh wait.
They're
Hold on, pause
dancing.
it. So Celebrimbor, if you've played not God of War,
Shadows of Mordor.
Shadows of Mordor, that one. So Celebrimbor is the guy who was making the rings and stuff, and then you used his ghost and all that stuff in the game.
Great
so,
series of games. If you haven't played it, go back and play them.
So it kind of even helps with that game because you kind of get a little bit more about the characters and it was basically how he created the first ring of power, the rings of power, where he's just like he basically seduces Celebrimbor to the dark side, and he's like, only you, the greatest ring master of all the elves, of all like he's a celebrated artist and jewelry maker. Like if an elf wants a jewel once a ring.
Nobody could do it better than you.
You
bro.
gotta get it from Celebrimbor, bro. Don't go to the kiosk at the lakeside. You gotta go to his main brick and mortar store down there, right? Take a left at Mordor, and you're gonna hit Celebrimbor's shop.
There you go.
And so
that was very much your Huck's homebrew voice.
Yeah, pretty much. Shut up. Don't. All right. So, but you find out more about the character, and so and that was one of the great things about the show. That's what the lore of things, the lore of Lord of the Rings, just like the history and stuff. And so it was really cool watching him because he gets so into making his rings that literally the orcs are destroying his tower and the city that he's supposed to be watching over, murdering all of his peasants, and he's just in there hammering away, listening. YMCA is fun to stay at the YMCA.
Keep it down there, you kids.
Yeah.
I'm working.
I know, right? And so, those are the things that I'm really excited to see because he's kind of like it's the birth of Sauron, and so I mean this is why I like the series. So I mean maybe I might be alone in this, but all right, so hit it back up.
The Dark Lord is on the brink of crafting a new power. One ring to rule them all.
He said it. He said the words.
He's got armies scouring Middle Earth.
Middle Earth will burn.
Did he snatch a hobbit?
It occurred to you, death might well be the price of saving it. Trying to get back to you.
Oh, is that her brother?
There are no friends of Mordor here.
A black dwarf. That's it. I'm not watching this.
Come with me.
It was an Oliphant.
Yeah, they got the humans too.
We have to stop him. The shadow rises to Middle-earth.
Ooh, elves making out. Yeah, hot elf sex.
How would you like to rise with it?
Oh, see, hammer time.
Yeah, exactly.
One ring to them all.
The Rings of Power.
Ooh,
11/11/26.
Yeah. So yeah, you know what? I forgot. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again because it has been a minute. But yeah, basically he's forging up the 3 rings for the elves, the 7 for or 5 or whatever for the dwarf lords, and the 9 for the kingdom of men. And that's how you get, the ring race and all that stuff. Mignon Celebrimbor.
What he said, I have no idea.
Mignon Faget, you Faget. What's wrong with you? You don't understand Mignon Faget?
That's inappropriate.
Oh, my God. Shut up, you Faget. All right. So I don't know if we're back on the radio next Sunday, maybe
But
2 weeks.
soon.
But yeah, you weren't here earlier, Don. I got an email from out here. They're sending me a new laptop and everything. So it's official. It's going down. So we're getting all the F words out while we fucking can before we have to go back on the fucking radio.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, right? Language.
Watch your goddamn language.
I mean, you could say goddamn on the radio.
Oh, you can say goddamn?
I mean, it's not polite.
But I can't say prick.
Well, on R&O, R&O has a more right-leaning audience. Though, of course, I'm sure they probably hear my voice and nope. But yeah, we don't want to say anything bad about God and the Orange God.
Our Cheeto God.
Just a cheetah?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Basically, 1-to-1.
Sidebar, on channel 26.4, it's called Roar on the on your regular TV if you have an antenna TV.
Okay.
And all day yesterday they were playing old Saturday Night Live skits, and they were all from 2016. And I had to explain to Dean why, when you had Hillary Clinton up there and Donald Trump, he's like, who is that? I'm like, oh, that's right. You were 3. It was 2016. He was born in 2013. 2015. So I had to explain why people really like how Trump got voted in, because it was just like, no, I am not voting for Hillary Clinton. You know, it was just like, how bad can it get? And it didn't get that bad. I mean, come on. You know, everybody's like, he's going to destroy the country. We're still here. We're still
I'm
here.
still alive.
I know, right? We're not dead. Whatever. And we got just 2 more years to go. Suck it up, buttercups. We'll be all right.
We'll make it at the other end.
I know. But, yeah, so, like, that was on all day yesterday. It was so funny, too, because then Kate McKinnon, who was playing Hillary Clinton, oh, my God. So they played the 2 weeks leading up to the election, and then they had Alec Baldwin and her, you know, dancing down the New York streets because, you know, like it's like, okay, we can all be together, time to vote. And so, like, Trump, Alec Baldwin's hugging every Mexican he sees. So it was actually really good Saturday Night Live
I love you,
stuff.
Paco.
And then it was too funny because, like, we watched the next episode, and it's Kate McKinnon playing on the piano, like, you know, let it be. I forgot what it was she sang. And then she's like, we're going to be okay, y'all. And then it's just like, you know, it was too funny because it was like after Trump had been elected and everybody's losing their minds in the skits. It's just like, it was such a funny little glimpse of just
like a time capsule.
Yeah. All right, where the hell were we? Sorry,
We
squirrel.
got one more trailer.
And
Oh,
then we're
this is
done.
for Scungy. This came out, geez, when did it come out? How many days ago?
Like 2, right?
No, longer than that. I thought I found it because
3
I
days ago.
saw it
23rd.
3 days ago.
3 days ago. Yeah, because I was all like,
longer than 2.
I'm like, longer than 2. And I'm like, Scungy loves him some tunes that are loony, and here we go. Here's some Looney Tunes for you. Ooh.
Metal pellets. Bird seed, of course.
Oh yeah, he's got him now. Uh-oh. Friggin' Acme.
And he got hit by an Acme truck.
Have you ever set a big stack of TNT on the road, hoping to blow up your nemesis, but the detonator itself explodes? Have you ever pulled the ripcord of your parachute and only a bunch of silverware comes out? It's not your fault.
Acme is evil.
Idea.
You're looking at the guy who is taking on the biggest corporation in the world.
They're suing us for every Acme product.
That guy.
Acme denies all charges. That is for you. All I gotta do is walk out the store right now. Please don't. This is not funny. I thought cartoons are supposed to be funny.
It's exciting. All eyes on you, ready to show what you got.
Stupid, look.
Acme has knowingly been making dangerous products for decades. Is there anyone in the whole
You hit Granny.
world who cares what happened to the coyote at all?
Yeah, I do. He's one of the most hardworking people I've ever met. He would never think of quitting. And I think everyone should be inspired by that.
Who knew the coyote could be inspiring?
I don't just want him scared. I want him ruined.
This is great.
We tweet! We're all counting on you. Bye. I'm here for the pantsless modeling gig.
What'd you see?
I taught, I taught.
You tall? I don't pay you to tink you tall. I pay you to tall.
I did tall.
What did you tall?
What did you talk?
What did you talk?
August 28th. Get tickets at Coyote Voices Acme.
I'm so going to watch that in the theater.
After seeing this trailer, I'm shocked that this got shelved. This is a I
because
assumed
it's Warner Brothers trying to sit there and do it with their.
The thing was that it didn't do well in test audiences, but I mean, this looked like a done movie that would release and make money.
Yeah, and it gave me vibes of like where you know Roger Rabbit.
So
you know?
here's the thing. The last time that they made a Looney Tunes movie that was a live action slash animation hybrid was Back in Action with Brendan Fraser and Jenna Coleman.
Oh
Jenna
yeah, I
Elfman,
remember.
Jenna Elfman.
Yeah.
So it was a fun movie. It was a lot of fun. I mean, it was Daffy and Donald, and it was Steve Martin was in it. It had a whole bunch of cast, but I mean, people kind of saw it and they were like, okay, cool. It did good on video and everything, but it didn't do well in the theaters.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. Unfortunately, a lot of people this generation aren't familiar with the Looney Tunes anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
So I understand why they're like, well, why are you even making a Looney Tunes movie? Because it's so antiquated, if you would say.
That's a good word.
Good vocab.
I know.
Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate
Impressive.
that. I have read a book or two. But that being said, it still has a rabid fan base.
Yeah.
People, especially the Gen X generation, grew up watching. We found out that through Bugs Bunny that revenge is not only served cold, but swift and with a mallet
Yes.
to our enemies. You know, and
No mercy.
And everybody has a speech impediment. And speech impediments are funny, apparently, to
They are.
everything.
Have you heard somebody with a speech impediment talk? That's funny ass shit.
It's actually like trying to explain Looney Tunes to a generation now. It's like, all right, it's funny. Well, everybody has a speech impediment. Oh, and there's this skunk. He might be a rapist, but
he's not a rapist. He's a lover. He's an HR nightmare.
And then
granted,
they have this.
He doesn't understand personal boundaries, but it's look. He's one HR meeting away from being okay.
Then you have this hunter who wants to kill this rabbit, except when the
it's
rabbit
duck season.
cross-dresses, then he's sexually attracted to the rabbit. See that? So try explaining that to a child today. It's like it doesn't work out.
All we cared about is kids, and kids to this day. I mean, oh my God, it's so easy to entertain kids. You and your brother. All I had to do was just hit myself in the head, slap myself, like,
and that's what Looney Tunes
and that's
was.
what Looney Tunes was. So instead of parents having to slap themselves, they're like, here. Watch this rabbit slap a duck.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
When we're done, have fun.
I am very hopeful. I am urging everybody, if you like Looney Tunes at all, go see this movie in the theater. Open up your pocketbook, because when the cat loses her sense of smell, the roles are reversed. It's true. It is true.
Yeah, but the cat must have some white paint painted down. It's so that thus it looks like a skunk.
If you like Looney Tunes at all, please go see this movie. Open up, show your love with your pocketbook. If you like stuff in this day and age, you need to show it with your money. You know, that's how you make stuff.
Whenever that was first mentioned with this movie, I was like, I don't know if I really want to do that for something I'm not too familiar with. But with the premise of this movie, I mean, it's a pretty cut and dry premise.
Well, everybody has.
And you don't really have to know about. I mean, everybody knows, the coyote always chased the roadrunner. Everybody knows that, and nothing ever good happens to the coyote.
Yeah.
And the fact that the coyote is now going to sue Acme. That premise is funny.
It's just good.
Yeah, it's a good premise. You don't need to go watch previously on Looney Tunes.
You can go look it up online. This is actually this really great little thing that Chuck Jones is the man who created the Roadrunner, Wile E. Coyote. He's one of the best directors in Looney Tunes history. He made a Bible for it and basically said these are like the 10 commandments of the Roadrunner Coyote. And one of the commandments is that the Roadrunner can never directly hurt the coyote. He is only hurt through the own malfunction of the Acme Corporation or his own volition. So it's written in the Bible of the thing.
That's so good.
Now here's the question, though. All right, so this was a shelved movie that basically they said that we're getting rid of it for tax purposes as well. All these things that it's just not going to do well, and so we're gonna write it off as a loss. And how many? I mean, this has been what 4 or 5 years we've been waiting for this.
Something like that, yeah.
So
it's because of Ketchup Entertainment decided to get the rights to it.
Okay, so now the question is, can anybody get the rights to Batgirl?
That's what I was actually going to go with this, is that if this does well and they have a shelved movie that does a decent box office, maybe they'll take Batwoman out of the
You think Ketchup's just going to be the movie producers who just buy all the
I
movies?
don't know.
Oh my God, they could be the A24 of shelved movies.
I would like that, but
Ketchup
I don't
Entertainment.
think they're going to let Ketchup because of all the characters and everything under the Warner Brothers banner. I don't think they're going They're going to allow that?
Well, they're just saying we're going to buy your stupid shelved movie and just play it as is. We won't touch your precious characters.
But they're not. Warner Brothers is going to want to do the one.
Screw Warner Brothers. They clearly don't know what they're doing anyway. They don't. So just
it's not the Pit. If the Pit's on, that's what all they care about.
Yeah, right. Oh my God, I haven't even watched a single episode of that.
I haven't, but when we were in California,
is it like Saint Elsewhere?
Probably. when I went to California, we went to the Warner Brothers tour, and I heard the word "the Pit"
like 28,000
times while we were on that tour. Oh, and this is where they filmed the Pit. And, oh, look, these are the extras going to the Pit. Oh, look, this is where the Pit. I'm like,
oh yeah,
here's where the helicopter been around for over 100 years. There are other movies that you made and shows that you made, but no, it seems like it's Friends, the Pit, and Big Bang Theory. I'm like, but I like this. He goes, well, that's the church that they filmed Blazing Saddles on. I'm like, good, yes, let me know that.
The sheriff is a. That's awful. All right, where are we? I think we're almost done.
I think we're done.
I think we're almost done.
I think we are done.
I mean, we're done with the trailers. So
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
got any other topics you would like to talk about on the talk show.
There was. Oh, you're right. Star Trek. Oh my God.
Oh yes.
Star Trek.
Brave New World. Strange New World.
Strange New World. I say Brave New World all the time.
I do too.
That's high school education, and they made me read that book. Like, Brave New World. Read the stupid book. I'm like, okay. So Star Trek: Strange New Worlds. This is all right. Spoilers, but I don't want to spoil it. I really don't want to spoil it because it is a fun little episode.
It is.
But it's Star Trek. And first, when I saw the trailer, and when I saw all the trailers for the season, they kept showing this planet with dinosaurs. And I'm like, really? Dinosaurs? Is that where we're at? Dinosaurs? That was like the jumping the shark territory of every 90s and 80s show because CGI was just coming around. They're like, hey, you know what? Let's put dinosaurs in the next
Doctor
episode.
Who did it as well.
Oh, my God. They all did it. Like, here, you like dinosaurs, kids? Here's some like the Pit. Here's some dinosaurs because we have the CGI technology.
But then I watched the episode.
Oh my!
And I was like,
my.
They keep just surprising
Yeah.
the hell out of me with every damn episode this show comes out with.
And so, yeah, I don't want to give any sort of thing away, but the fun part is we still have the budding romance between
Khan and
Khan's great grandmother
or whatever,
and
Spock.
and Spock,
and it seems to be going well.
Yeah. And then Nurse Chapel, I was kind of bummed that they didn't hook up anymore, but whatever.
Nurse Chapel is garbage. Sorry,
I know,
after
right?
what she did.
I know.
You told me, it's like I didn't watch that episode. You're like, Nurse Chapel's garbage, and then when I watched that episode, I was like, oh my God, screw her. She needs to die. All right, she needs to die in a horrific transporter accident. All right.
So it was funny. But before I watched the episode, a couple of days before, because it all came out on Thursday, I think Monday or Tuesday, I watched some of the last few episodes, and the third to last episode. Nurse Chapel, the captain, Uhura, and forgot somebody else. Oh, Ortega. Khan got turned into Vulcans.
Oh yeah,
and they got turned into full-blooded Vulcans, and they sleep less than humans. They have no emotions, and so she's like, I spend 20 hours a day or 20 hours a week socializing, 72 hours a week sleeping. So I will no longer sleep because apparently they don't need to sleep, or they only require 2 hours of sleep. But she's like, I am no longer your friend, and you see, Spock walks in, and she's like, I am dumping you. I do not have time to associate with you. And it's funny at the end. It's like
everybody's
wow,
kind of like,
are Vulcans really that? And he goes, yes.
And then we find that out actually in this episode.
Yeah,
we meet a Vulcan, and it's like, my God, you're such a prick.
Yeah.
You're just terrible. Why? I mean, you look at everybody's like, oh, I love Star Trek and I love the Vulcans. I hate the Vulcans. They're a horrible, terrible human being.
God,
well, not human beings, but.
Hold up, pump the brakes. Back at WGSO, when the Week in Geek was a fledgling young show, and we used to keep the phone lines open at WGSO. It was 260-1280. No. 556 or 5. I can't remember that. I used to know the number by heart because, but it was shortly it was, let's say, like a month or two after this phone call that we finally just pulled the plug on the phones and we're like, we're done.
Yeah.
But this guy calls in and was trying to make some sort of political statement, and he tried to use an analogy using Star Trek. Now, our dear departed friend Brian Held was quick on the trigger for this one because Matt in Metairie, his name was Matthew in Metairie. Matthew in Metairie.
Yep.
He would call all the time. And so he made this comment about the evil Vulcans and their, their plot to take over, whatever. And Brian loses it. He's all like, wait. The Vulcans are logical creatures. Clearly, you're thinking of the Romulans and da da. And he just steps all over this guy's, playing a little thing. And he goes, "You may continue." He's like, I lost track of where I was. We're like, all right, we're going to break. This is the Week in Geek.
Yep.
So, Brian just curb stomped it, dude.
Yep.
I've never seen him so angry. He's like, no. Get it right. The Vulcans are creatures of logic. You're clearly thinking about the warlike Romulans that also have pointed ears. He's just like, like, go,
so
nerd. Go, nerd. Go, nerd. Oh, goodness gracious. So, so those episodes come out on Thursdays.
Yeah,
That's
so
on
if
Paramount.
you haven't already watched it, I highly suggest checking
And so,
it out.
we got this season and then half a season, and then that's done. And, so, I guess to recap last season, though, we all, from Discovery, another series that Pike showed up on, what was it, that they went, to the Klingons, mystic world. Oh, thank you, son.
You're so welcome.
God dang, I do it all the time. Is that he found out that he was going to become the Commander Pike, who's in a little wheelchair and just his head sticking out. He's like beep for yes, one
Use the
beep for yes, two beeps for no. Has to crap in a box for the rest of his life. His face is all melted and crap, and so he loses his wife, or his potential wife, and he gets to live an entire life in a span of a few minutes.
Yeah.
But he gets all those memories as if he lived a life.
Yeah.
And so he's basically ready to be like, yep, I know I'm gonna get turned into a walking colostomy bag, but I don't care because I'll
there are things that need to be done.
Yeah. And there's that. So Star Trek, was that it? I think that was all I had in sort of commentary stuff.
Commentary stuff. Yeah, that was it.
The meta glasses that were banned by Comic-Con.
Oh, so the weird part, the meta glasses. Everybody knows what the meta glasses are. It was banned in Europe. Yeah. And so it's when I looked at it, it was in Edinburgh. And so they were like, no, it's mystery entertainment or something like that. And so they're going to ban Google Glass stuff because the Google Glasses, even though now that they're made by Ray-Ban, still nobody wants them because it's a little dot. You can see it. There's a light. Now, it is kind of cool. I didn't realize it had little speakers for your ears and stuff.
Yeah.
But I mean...
here's the thing, and they make a point of it. It's if you're a celebrity and you see somebody with a phone, up like this, you know that, okay, they're filming and everything like that. Hey, please don't film and everything like that. If somebody's got the glasses,
you got to really
because the pinhole has become more of a pinhole than it was before.
Yeah, and it's I
they're trying to stop the whole Hall H stuff, And it's I don't understand.
Everybody had everything we're seeing from this hall.
It was way more public this year.
Yeah, there was a lot more videos this year than there's ever been.
So for some reason they still haven't released because they did another video, another Doomsday trailer came out, and it's narrated by Sue Storm.
Oh, okay.
So that one is more about Dr. Doom centric, where she's like, no, Victor Von Doom was actually a great guy, and then because it ended Fantastic Four with Dr. Doom talking to their kid,
talking to Franklin.
Yeah, and so I don't know why they haven't released it yet, but I mean,
they never do for a month after Comic-Con. It's if you weren't in the room, you're not in the room where it happened, so you don't get it.
That's why we hate. That's why I hate San Diego Comic-Con. Elitist pricks.
I mean, like I said, but I get the whole meta thing. I don't I actually this is kind of funny. I'm at work, And,
you hate work? Everybody
they-
hates
yeah.
work.
Well, they had a guy walking around the warehouse with meta glasses on.
Oh.
And I'm like,
maybe
I
he was
told him
looking for infractions.
I told him, like, get out of here, you rat! I'm like, you're sitting here trying to like you're trying to sit there and find out what we're doing wrong. Never. By the way,
Is that one of the people that's trying to sabotage you, though?
By the way, if you're ever in a warehouse, nothing like they're like, oh yeah, that's safe. It's not safe.
Nothing's safe.
Nothing's safe.
Nothing's safe.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's wrap it up with us.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yes. Well, speaking of Doomsday, we did get I don't know if David Ford is in San Diego right now.
He might be.
But yeah, so he sent us a little clip about
okay.
Doomsday. So
There you
let's
go.
see what
Let's see what
David
he has to
Ford
say.
has to say.
Wake up at 4 a.m. Get to the set and check in at 6 a.m.
Okay, that sucks.
Have breakfast.
That's 7 a.m.
Go directly to wardrobe and makeup and hair. Get dressed.
Okay.
Head to second team waiting area. Called from the second team waiting area, and I stand on my mark.
Whoa.
All right.
Then they come to replace me. And then I wait in the second team holding area again, and then it happens again and again and again for 2 whole weeks.
Chris Evans stand-in will return in Avengers Doomsday.
That was a good
That's
build
great.
up to a punchline.
That's great.
There we go.
That's great.
That's how it's done. Oh, I'm
That
going.
was good.
I'm like, what's going on here?
What's going on?
I'm not 100% sure what's
Yeah,
happening.
I didn't know if you know, but like the third cousin of Robert Downey Jr.'s maid will be in Avengers Doomsday.
Oh,
Wow.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, what's funny is Brian actually has some credits. David Ford reporting, named Brian. He actually has some credits on IMDb. What was that witches TV show on? Not
Oh, the one with Anne Hathaway.
maybe, I don't know. I haven't seen it. I forgot what it was
The
on.
one based off of the Raw doll.
No, it was a TV show like on the
Witches.
CW or whatever.
I know what you're talking about. Oh God, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's not Anne Hathaway.
You said the witches.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What
starts like an H.
What year are you in?
like
They
a hollow-
remade. No, they actually remade that recently.
Oh god!
Jackass.
Jackass! It's these cans. He hates these cans. All right. Let's see. I guess we are done now.
Yes.
I'm hungry. I gotta go eat.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
My dinner is ready. I'm getting pictures of my dinner.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So yeah, and look, I think we're probably going to go back to 2 hours as well. The new
Okay.
craft. I can't
We're
remember.
close to
I
2
don't know.
hours right now. So
Yeah, and that's without commercials. So if we end now,
That would
that's
be
about,
right.
That would be
That would
about
be
right.
right.
About 16 minutes of commercials
Yeah.
for 2 hours. Yeah, about 8 minutes per.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we're done. All right. So next week we'll most likely be back here at my house,
And then the week after
we'll probably be back on the radio. I'm not 100%, but I'm fairly certain because I mean I'm kind of shocked at how quick a lot of this stuff has already kind of
the ball
gone
is rolling.
through.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, so when we timed it so that my starting day was July 31st, so because that would be the end of my severance package. So, but my birthday's next Saturday, August 1st.
Oh wow.
I'd be older.
You got tickets for Spider-Man yet?
You're only
I
4
do
years
not.
old.
And,
We'll figure it out.
So I was on the toilet today, looking on my phone, as is the what is the word?
Standard.
The standard, that's the thing of the times, So I'm on the toilet looking at my phone at the AMC app.
Oh God.
And
Nope.
so everything is sold out except for the handicap seats.
Yep.
And then
I saw that.
yeah. So then I'm like, okay, well, what about Friday? I go to Friday. Nothing. So they haven't even decided how many screens it's going to be on yet. That's the only thing I can assume is that they're waiting. But normally by this time, you could go to the next day and start buying the Friday tickets. But they're not there. No, they're not there. Telling you, I was on the toilet. I know these things. I had nothing
I
else
was
to
on the
look at.
toilet. That's how I know because
That's how I know
because
because I was on the toilet.
I'm seeing tickets for Friday.
What? Now they're there. Well, they
They've
weren't
been there.
when I was on the toilet. They weren't there.
Well, that's
Been
because
there.
you were on the
Oh,
toilet.
Whoa. They actually
Jeez.
have real seats for
Oh,
Friday.
there we
As
go.
opposed to the fake seats.
No, as opposed to like side or right at the front. We have to look up.
Yeah, right.
I didn't see this before. Wow.
See,
Oh, well,
alright.
maybe I looked at the 7:30 and that was packed. Yeah, no, the 7:30. Yeah, good luck. So you
See?
got to go early at like 3 or 2.
Yeah.
July
You can catch it still.
31st. I got look. It says right here. Sorry, no show times.
Oh, because you're looking at the opening night fan event, you
Jackass.
dimwit.
You know what? What the?
Jackass.
The movie. The movie. You got to go to the movie, and then you got to
Brand
go.
new day. See, look, brand new day.
And you scroll down.
And then you'll go.
Come on,
to the
internet.
date.
Crappy
Jesus,
internet.
come on,
your
internet. What
house.
the hell?
Well, they do have tickets on Friday, but I think you have
See?
to go.
Oh, look.
You have to go before 2, or before
See,
3.
maybe I was wiping at the time.
Right? Yeah. Here you go. Thursday, then Friday. But are you going to the Spider-Man at Elmwood on Friday? Yeah, at 7. Yeah, that's like the sold out one. I think I'm going Thursday because I don't want any spoilers.
No, yeah. So Thursday's sold out. So
Yeah.
Friday, yeah. I have to go like noon. To go as soon as it opens. I'll be
I
just
go
running the door.
Saturday. I'll probably go sometime Saturday, like maybe Saturday morning.
It'll be
whatnot.
completely spoiled by then.
Yeah,
I don't
right.
care.
You're just gonna
You're
I'll
gonna
just
turn
gonna
off
keep
your
your phone off.
Yes. Well,
all right, so that'll do it. So till next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.